So during the spiritual awakening process, there is a certain amount of pain that we have to go through. Um, and when you really think about it, it makes sense. We have to let go of our old selves. We have to let go of our old belief systems. We have to. It's like a mourning process. We go through mourning of our own selves, mourning of our own. Of who we were, of what we believe to be true, we have to admit within ourselves that we were in a wrong way of thinking. It's like being born again. It's like you're coming into a completely new way of thinking in a new world. Um, and also realizing things about ourselves and shedding all sorts of layers that have been a part of us from our early childhood, things that we have believed to be true, things that we have spent our entire life uh, judging our world according to and living according to. And all of a sudden, all of those things, all of the old thought processes, everything starts breaking down as we are going through this spiritual awakening. We're going through layers, not only layers of ourselves and breaking down ourselves, but we're separating from people and places and things that have served us and habits that have served us. I'll just show you the smoke that's coming through. I'm burning incense and making coffee. It's frankincense, natural frankincense, which is purifying. They used to burn it perpetually. It's one of the three things that the wise men brought to Jesus' birth was frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And it was also burnt perpetually in the temple in Jerusalem, the ancient temple. So, and it has a magnificent smell. I get it from Nazareth. I sell it on. I'm building my site now, so it'll be on my site. So there is a certain amount of pain that is just part of the spiritual awakening that we have to go through in order to shed all these layers. And also, as we rise, we're rising into different dimensions and going through and passing over, which is also kind of like if you see a rocket ship going out of Earth's hemisphere, and it kind of has to burn through that layer. And so we kind of have to burn through the different layers of ourselves within ourselves and different layers of consciousness. And part from, we're breaking away. We're still connected. We're connected to the all. We're connected in this big human network. So we're always connected, but it's like breaking free from society's conception of you, or the way that we were taught that we need to be, or it's breaking free. It's kind of and there's the pain in that, and we have to go through all of our childhood traumas. We have to relive them. We have to bring them up. They come up automatically, and we go through them whether we know that we're going through them or not. The pain is an initiation. So when the pain starts, whatever is at that layer of pain is coming to the surface, and we're forced to deal with it, which is you can look at it and say that it means that you're just that strong. You're that strong. You're strong enough for that pain to arise within you, and you're strong enough for that to become a part of you right now. It's those traumas come up and revisit you, or you revisit them, any way you want to look at it, only when you're ready to comprehend them. And then they will come up to the surface automatically, because these are things that want to come to the light. These are things that want to be healed. These are things that are detrimental to your experience. These are things that are under the surface. If they're traumas from when you were a child that you haven't relived, they are still in there. They're like in a Pandora box. They're closed up, and they are still influencing your life and guiding your life, whether you know it or you don't know it. They're still influencing your life. And, even the avoidance of opening those boxes makes you go through life and avoid anything that is going to anything that is going to um, threaten opening that box. So if somebody comes with a cool idea and it's touching something that has to do with the pain of one of those traumas, especially if it's sexual trauma, or not especially, but in particularly, it's coming to mind right now, sexual trauma. Then our whole sexual experience of our life is closed off because we have experienced sexual trauma. So then it's like a lotus that won't open. It's like we're not able to experience the heights if we have something down here that doesn't want to be touched, because everything is dual. So everything has both of its sides, both of its polarizations. So whatever depth you're able to go into in the pain side, you're able to reach those heights in the life experience side, like in the heights. It's like the deeper the valley, the higher the mountain, and those, they contrast each other. They have to be. If your valley is this deep, then your mountain is only here. But if your mountain is here and your valley is this deep, that means that your mountain is much higher. So you're able to reach, the heights of whatever willingness you're willing to go and dive deep into the depths. So it's a polarization of self. So the and there's keys on either side. See, as you reach the heights, you unlock the depths, and as you reach the depths, you unlock the heights. They're kind of like, it's you could see it as like let's say a pole that is going around, right? And you are at the center holding it, right? It can't be lopsided. It can't have one side that long and one side this long. It won't balance. So it has to have equal, it's like a rubber band. It has equal pull on all the sides. Um, Polarization. And it's just like what we're going through now with the in um, the collective consciousness. There is a polarization. There is the polarization of light and polarization of dark, the old ways of thinking that are already come so out of sync with humanity that they're starting to crumple and break apart. But they're clutching. They're trying to hold on to the old, it's like an archetype. It's like a collective consciousness that is trying to at all costs hold on because it gives you security. Even the people that are asleep within the matrix are now trying to grasp onto, hold on to their old way of life, and things are changing so fast, and people are getting like getting sticks stuck in their spokes because everything is moving. Everything in the world is moving, and the old banking systems are falling down with the new communication. With the internet came in and changed everything. You can look at it in the physical world, or you can look at it in the spiritual world. Everything now is moving. Everything is changing. Everything that happened with the corona shook people up, and people are awakening all over the world, and aren't willing to go back into being under the thumb of the matrix. And so there's a collective consciousness now that is creating this new world of people that are waking up and coming into the new world. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sum this up here. So thank you for watching.